Welcome back. Second part, Andrea Trinchieri. Your statement to that crazy game.
I don't know if it's crazy, but it was fun to watch, at least the last 3 quarters. I don't believe in miracles. I believe that miracles are not for sport, are for something more important, okay? So we are still talking about a sport, something that is fun. I believe in a team that works hard, trust each other, and in this way they are able to build an opportunity. This is what we did tonight. I don't know what was the biggest margin, 26, 27, or 28, because I heard 27 different versions, so it is what it is. It was a huge margin. The first quarter was a nightmare. We were not ready to play. We were sloppy, offense, defense, everything. So we didn't show up. Then in the second quarter, without doing anything special, because there's no button that you just press and you change completely your way of playing, of thinking, of being able to concentrate. We had a better defensive impact, and from giving them 38 points, we gave them 11 points. And this is when we start believing and when we start building our opportunity. Then we cut the margin. We start the third quarter again in the same way like we finished. But in front we had a team with millions of players, a lot of options, big, smalls. In the first half, we were not able to guard Sanders back to the basket. It basically killed us. And in the second half, we just tried to fix a couple of things, and Hickman was great defending Sanders on the low post. Sometimes it's not enough to be big. Sometimes you need to be also tough and smart. So Ricky was great on this, and we just trust the team, trust the system, trust each other, possession after possession. And at the end, we are here talking about a huge, huge win against a great team, a win that we will remember. You will remember for long. We have to forget it tomorrow morning because we fly to Milano tomorrow, so it's over. But let me tell you that big credit goes to my players and my coaching staff, because I was very sick the last 2 days and I could not be part of the preparation like usual. So everybody had his imprinting in this game. Everybody left something, the whole players, the coaching staff. So it's a great night for us, great night.
Thanks, Coach. Fragen Ihrerseits? Questions?
You were very, very quiet in the first quarter, not like usual when you're like screaming at players or something like this. Were you shocked?
Maybe shocked at the beginning, but sometimes makes no sense when I make you this example. You are in a house, from the roof it's rainy, pouring water, and what you want to open also the water in the house. If I start yelling and screaming, what will help? Nothing. My team was completely out of rhythm, completely out of any kind of concentration, any kind of positive thinking. I just could make it worse. I tried to first find 5 players that was working together, and Olinde was important, was very important. And then try to maximize what you have. But then in the second half, my players came to help me, giving me more options. It's like this. Not every game is the same.
Weitere Fragen? More questions? Hier vorne, erste Reihe, Pen.
Your ego is big, eh? You want the microphone only for you, eh?
Was there one point, one scene in the last quarter you think you could win this game?
Basically, I thought I can win this game at the beginning of the third quarter. Because we, you know, these games are all the same. I make you this example. Yesterday night, Real in Vitoria and Kim Panathinaikos had the same kind of problem. The game was gone after 5-7 minutes, you know. And this is very common in the double week when you have two games, because it's not always easy to be ready every game. But after the second quarter, that was the turning point. If we were able to come out of the locker room with the same energy. When I saw that, I thought we can win. I didn't say we will win, but we can win. Because usually you make one great quarter, you cut the margin, but then 10-8, 11, 10-8, 11, and you lose the game by 8 points. This is how it is usually. But I see my team ready. I saw my team ready.
Weitere Fragen? Nach hinten.
You said for you it's the game is gone tomorrow when you fly to Milano, but is it really gone? What this victory means for the rest of the season, or maybe for the next games?
I don't know. I believe that there is a first time for everything. There is a first time for coming back from a huge deficit against a big team in EuroLeague. Never happened to me. And this game says a lot of things. Says what we can do, it's a lot, and what we cannot do. Not play defense, not be focused, because then we can lose against anybody. So this game is not decisive. Still put us in a good situation because we are 4-3, okay? But this game, I will use this game like a turning point for what we have to do in the future. It's a very important teaching situation. When we are not focused, we are not tough, we don't play defense, we are down by 25 plus points in a home game. When we are tough, when we play defense, when we believe in what we are doing, we can win a game that many teams will lose.
Weitere Fragen? Eine letzte vielleicht noch. Jawohl, one last question.
As you said, you'll fly to Milan tomorrow.
Yes.
What will it be like to play in Italy, especially in Milan? Especially for you.
I played there many times. I won, I lost, and there's no a big investment on the game, on a personal game. Me going back to Milano, you know, it's my team that goes and play against a great team like Armani. But it's always a special situation for me to go to play in my hometown. I'm gonna see a lot of people with whom I grow up. So from the personal side, it's always a special situation, special game emotionally. From the basketball is another big team that we have to try to go over our limits and beat.
Thank you, Coach.
Ciao.
Dankeschön, schönen Abend. Freitag geht's weiter in Mailand 2045.
Brose Bamberg TV. Spielberichte, Livestreams, Interviews und Stories.